it's your girl Nkiru here again with you all. And today's topic is actually about a question my friend asked me the last time I visited. She was like, Nkiru, do you think it's still okay for me to Jakpa? And I was like, Jakpa to where? Where are you Jakpa into? She was like, yeah, I don't actually know, but I would like to Jakpa. Like, and the next question I asked, what's your purpose of Jakpa? What do you want to go and do there? And that brings me to the topic of today. What's the right age to Jakpa? It all depends on the purpose of you going out of the country. Are you going to study? You want to have a degree, a master's, a PhD? There's no age limit. You can go with 50, you can go with 60, you can go with 60 something. As long as the education you're going to get at 65, you're still going to apply it somewhere, because any education you're getting and the society at large don't have benefit from it. For me, it's a wasted education. You don't just go to school and come and sit down and do nothing with the education you have gotten. People around you have to see the benefit. They have to gain something from the knowledge you have acquired. So when you're going for education purpose, there's no age limit. You can go any time of your age. Then, as a young girl, you're not going for education, you just want to go and Jakpa. You heard that life in Europe is better than Nigeria. Nigeria is very stressful. I don't know what this information is about. The stress in that place. You see, Nigeria, you can attach yourself to family members when life is not so good for you. You can live under people's roof. In Europe, there, under which person's roof do you want to live? Once you get the person say, hey, my sister, the house rent is $400. If you want to stay here, be ready to pay $200. You don't have paper. How do you want to pay $200? How do you want to pay it? You see people going to where they beg for food, to go and eat food, to go and beg for food, charity homes, you go to beg for food, you see people sleeping on the street. Life outside Nigeria is hard. We are in the modern age. We have internet. Research, get those informations. Don't go to abroad blindly because someone said it's better. Don't be carried away by the flashy pictures we post once or two times there. We hardly have social life there. You're walking around the clock. So once in a while, we meet with friends, we go to nice locations, we take pictures. You now see now like, now lie you. Life outside Nigeria is also hard. You pay bills. There's not like landlord in Nigeria. You say, landlord, I beg, please let me pay it in 2 days' time. There's no please in Europe. You don't pay it when you're given extra days to pay it with extra charges. It's increasing while you're delaying. And you waste time, you are out of that place. So don't go to Europe uninformed. And now, some other very important factors are like, you are a single girl and you like to get married. Then you look at the age. At what age are you actually Jakpaing? You want to Jakpa at the age of 40, 45, and you still want to get married. Let me tell you the truth. There's no husband that you left there that you want to marry. If you are Jakpaing at that stage, better keep in touch with your boyfriend or your girlfriend in Nigeria. There is nobody there that you're going to go and marry you. The men you have there living outside abroad, when they want to marry, they start coming home. They start calling family members, can you recommend somebody for that? Even in my circle of all my cousins, when they wanted to marry, they still went back to Nigeria to pick a wife. My husband's age mates in Europe or people of his colleagues, they all got their wife from Nigeria. They did not marry the one there. It's not like they don't have women there, single ladies, but our men have this mentality that the ladies have lived there, their eyes, the laws, before you say a cough, they will tell you the law 101, law 303 and all that. So if those things are important to you, when you want to Jakpa, consider how old you are before you go and die a single life. That is the reality. It's not easy there to get a partner. But if you think you're someone that, your goal in life is just to have a job and live a comfortable life, marrying is not actually a priority for you, it's fine. Even though at 50 you can go. But when I see actually elderly women in church that have been single all their life, my dear, I don't want to trade my life for them at all. I don't think, because Europe is actually very lonely. It's a lonely place. So you can imagine living that lonely life all through God. That's hell on earth. So those are the factors you consider. I advise you have a good relationship. Keep in touch. Don't say because you are Jakpa, you go and meet a new one there. Nah, lie you. You don't meet anybody there. You're not meeting nobody. You're not meeting nothing. Keep in touch with your relationships back home. Take care of your relationships. have a good contact that even if you move there, it's confident for you, you can bring the person over, better for you. So don't move blindly. Then next one, you're a single guy, you're like almost 40 of age, and you're going, you know that in your mind you're going illegally, and you're not planning to come back. That means your visa will expire and you still be doing hide and seek. Give yourself 10 to 15 years. That's the year that you're going to waste. First of all, play hide and seek before you get paper. Let me talk for like a country like Germany. When people come there without paper, they'll start telling you, go to clubs, you meet girls, go to clubs, you meet girls. Before you know it, you have a good relationship. She can have a child for you. Through the child, you now have paper. You think you just go and meet one girl and follow you blindly? I lie. My brother, you can hide for almost 10 years. Do you know that some people I see in Germany, like elderly men, they have stayed there for over 20 years. They still don't have paper. Over 20 years. Wasted years. They are still doing hide and seek. Imagine that you gave that 20 years to Nigeria and you know what you're actually doing. That you didn't give that 20 years to hide and seek. You would have achieved a lot. So my point is, I'm not discouraging you from Jakpa. Have a vision. What do you want to achieve? What is your priority in life? What is actually important for you? For me, Jakpa should be basically education to take you out of Nigeria. Don't just Jakpa blindly because people are Jakpa. Sometimes when I hear couple going to the UK, husband and wife, they cancel their job in Nigeria and they have like 2-3 children and they Zulu and just went to UK. Bam! Sold their properties. The next thing you hear that they sold their things, like they came back to Nigeria. Why not? Why would they come back? They went uninformed. How can you? In fact, if you are a family planning to actually Jakpa to UK, I would advise let the husband go first or let the wife go first. Go and secure the ground. You can't just appear in UK with 3 children. Are you crazy? What do you want to start doing with them? Do you know how much it takes for a kindergarten to pay for kindergarten in UK? A family of 3, that means you have 2 of you have to be working to be able to feed the bills. Where would you keep your children when you start working? And when they're still small kids? Because by the time they tell you how much it will cost you for a kindergarten, you will stay at home. One person will have to go and work. And if that one person is not having enough resources to actually keep you running, frustration will set in. And that's why you see single mother is very common in the UK. And do you know why it happens? Stress factor. The family cannot hold. The finance is not there. Before you know it, the family crashes. That actually takes me to my next video. Maybe, hopefully, if I have time tomorrow, I'll be making it. Why do marriages in abroad don't last? That will be my next topic for tomorrow. But for today now, let's call it a quit. I don't want to make this video too long. Before you Jakpa, consider, why am I going before I go? Don't go blindly, so you don't rush back home in regrets. I love you all. It's Nkiru, your girl. Send me your topics and I'll talk about it. Like I said, I'm sharing my own view. I might be wrong, but that's how the way I see the issue. Love you. Peace out.